Let's give you a little live picture outside. Beautiful sunset we saw just a little bit ago, and now a fair amount of traffic on the highway. But McKenna King, tomorrow night, this picture is going to look a little different around this time.
Oh, it sure is. We're looking at heavy rains by this time tomorrow for some parts of North Texas. Current modeling would keep most of that heavy rain by this time tomorrow in our western counties. Headed right into the Metroplex, though, as we get into tomorrow evening. Here's a look at our threats. We've got strong to possibly severe storms tomorrow evening through Saturday morning. That'll be an isolated flood threat carried with that storm activity. Rainfall totals looking at anywhere from 1 to 3 inches through much of North Texas. We've got a couple of showers to talk about this evening as well. In fact, we've seen a severe thunderstorm warning that is still in effect for parts of Clay County. That storm is starting to cross the Red River. We've seen hail upwards of quarter-sized with this, and also some gusty winds. Activity this evening will remain very isolated with those best chances in our northwestern counties. It's something I'll keep an eye on, but I expect now that the sun has gone down, the energy with these storms will start to wane. Notice we've got a couple of showers starting to dissipate finally just south of Bridgeport. That's been a slow-moving shower, not much to push it out of the way. We will have that by tomorrow as our cold front moves in, and that will get these storms out of here fairly quickly. But they are carrying heavy rain with them, so as a result, we are looking at rain totals into that 1 to 3 inch range. Anywhere you see the purples and those reds, once we get into the reds, that's the heavier rain we are expecting. And notice we've got a couple of spots in the red right through the Metroplex. Now, our severe weather threat, we're looking at that marginal risk for tomorrow evening and into Saturday morning. That is that level 1 out of 5 risk. It does increase the farther west that you get, and a lot of that is due to timing. This system is arriving during the evening and overnight hours, so it loses that daytime heating element by the time it gets here. Regardless, we will still be keeping a very close eye on that. The First Alert Weather Team will be here all evening tomorrow and all through the overnight hours, keeping an eye on all of this. So let's walk you through the timing on Futurecast here. What you'll notice during the daytime hours Friday, very isolated shower activity. Here's Friday morning. Notice most of us are dry, just cloudy. Then we've got a few spotty showers during the afternoon, but tomorrow will be dry for the most part. Then the evening arrives and things start to shift. Here's 6, 7 o'clock evening commute time frame tomorrow. Notice those storms starting to push into our western counties, arriving in the Metroplex sometime between about 8 p.m. and about midnight as those heavy storms and those strong storms and heavy showers start to roll right through. Those continue to move off to the east. This is midnight tomorrow, and then the cold front heads in. That area of low pressure is just to our north, and notice by Saturday evening, we have additional rain to talk about. Not as heavy this time, but this will be wraparound shower activity. That low spins in a counterclockwise fashion. It wraps some of that moisture up in it, brings it through Oklahoma, and sends it right back into North Texas. So those are all things that we will be watching as we do get through tomorrow evening. Once again, that flood threat, we do have a flood watch in effect for our counties along and east of the 35 corridor through this time frame. Those First Alert weather days in effect for your Friday and for your Saturday. Sundays are nicer weekend day, highs in the middle 70s with a few clouds by that point. This time next week is what Nicole has been waiting for. Yay. Highs in the upper 60s by Wednesday and Thursday.
Thank you, Chief. Preach.